Gang, I'm not sure if we should have tally lights, but I don't see any, so just so we know, I know where we are. All right, let's get started because we're going to begin with, something that adds kind of a bit of whimsy, a bit of charm. Let me see if I can even do this really quickly. I want to make sure that they'll work. Ooh, they do. They do. And we are going to dim lights, I think, to show you. Here's what we're starting with. And this is as easy as staking it into the ground in your garden, putting it into a planter if you want to. What you're getting is a set of two, and these are swaying Firefly lights. These are from Garden Reflections, you know, QVC's own proprietary brand of great garden ideas and accessories. So you'll get two of these swaying Firefly light stakes. They're solar powered. They're $18.99 with our clearance price. And as a matter of fact, they're about 23 inches tall, which is why I say you can just pop them right into the ground, or you can put them into a planter if you want. But imagine adding kind of that whimsical glow of Firefly light. And because these are what we're calling them is swaying, it's because they're lightweight enough that as the wind passes through, they sort of dance. So you get that wonderful kind of sway and movement and bounce and play. And then you also get the terrific ambient light that comes along with the way these are done with just tiny little bulbs at the end of each one. So we're going to say hello to Jordan Carson. Jordan, as you may know, is our brand ambassador for the Garden Reflections line, and she's joining us by Skype. Or is she on the phone?
Oh. Hi, Leah. I am on the phone. How are you?
If so, I can't hear. Oh, now I can hear you. Okay.
Hi,
all right.
Leah. How are you?
I'm
Good
fine,
to join
Jordan.
you today.
Trying to get the technical glitches all taken care of. I'm
Yes,
great. How
yes.
are you?
Oh, I'm so fantastic. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited to talk about all of the great things from Garden Reflections today. So these are some of my favorite pieces. I mean, this is just a beautiful way to infuse light in a really unique way in your garden or in a planter. And I just love them by Garden Reflections. So as you said, these are 23 inches in height, but you don't have to worry about having someone come out and actually do the wiring because this is all done by solar panel. So you're getting two pieces here at 23 inches tall. And all you're going to do is put these into the ground, into your garden space or into a planter. And when that light goes down, when it gets a little dark and at dusk, those lights will dance. And it just brings the most beautiful ambiance to your space.
Look at them dance. And I will tell you, on television, because there's only so much that a camera can translate, it doesn't begin to capture kind of the fun and the whimsy and the charm and the ambience that's created when you add this sort of magical touch of swaying light in your garden. And Jordan, you're right. It's so easy. You're not worrying about an electrician. You're not worried about running wires. All you're doing is placing these where you want them in your garden. And then what I love is, let's say, you know, especially this time of year when maybe it's sort of there's a gentle breeze that kind of that comes through, they dance as sort of as the wind comes through and you get a little bit of movement.
Yes, and it's just so whimsical and almost a magical touch to your garden space. So these are outdoor safe, and so these are fade resistant, rust resistant, and weather resistant. And because you're getting two of these, Leah, and both are placed on stakes, so it's easy to plant these into the ground, but you're getting 8 bulbs on each of these tiers. So 8 on one and then 16 together. But what I love is these are connected, and then you have a third connection there with your solar panel. This is a large solar panel, and I love that, and it's so important because that means that that's going to soak up even more energy and from the sun and really create that long-lasting battery. So once this is out in the sun, 6 to 8 hours on a full charge, and that's the illumination that you're going to get. So I do remember, and Leah, I just have to say, I'm wondering if you remember this as well. When you were little, I remember going through the gardens and actually catching fireflies with my sister and putting them in a mason jar, and you would watch them dance. And so there's that nostalgia there when, you see these dancing out in the distance, it's absolutely breathtaking.
It is such an easy way to add something special to our outdoor space. And I think that's what I love. When you think about anyone's home that you look at and you think like, oh, it looks inviting, it looks warm, it looks welcoming, it looks beautiful. And typically that is in particular at night because there are light elements. Light elements don't have to be complicated. They don't have to be expensive. And I just want to show you too. So you saw, like, as Jordan said, there are 8 individual bulbs with those Firefly lights. They're on these wonderful sort of dancing stems that are soft enough that if a breeze comes through, they move and sway and bounce. The stake goes directly into the ground. So if you just want to put them strategically just along a pathway or in your garden space. But if you have a planter, you can put them in there as well. And then I'll show really quickly, maybe if we bring the lights back up just so you can see, because Jordan, you mentioned this, and I think this is important too. It's really simple because it's solar powered. So here's your solar panel. It's nice and large. And so as it's collecting that power from the sun each and every day, you've got that incredible light at night. And you're doing it for less than $19 per set of 2. So that's 16 total lights that you have to create that wonderful look in your garden. So you're gonna let us know if you'd like it. It's M99369. By the way, a lot of people are ordering more than one because this price is so affordable. Works out to $6.33 with your Easy Pay, and you're just letting us know that you want it. All right.